We got 2017 MacBook Air today, which came to us with a lack in storage. Basically, a customer tried to upgrade, but yeah, only 2 GB maybe? Yeah, 2 GB free space available. They tried to delete some of the data, but still couldn't upgrade because really 120 GB is used to be a basic storage, which used to come with this Macs when they bought them in 2017. And yeah, even today we see lots of cases where people goes and buys the cheapest Mac out there without thinking that he's gonna cover their needs. Yeah, because the customer was trying to delete some of the data, but still other is 89 GB and they couldn't clear it up properly. Really no point of going and trying to delete some of the data because we can easily upgrade this system. So this was one of the last MacBooks where the SSD would come as a removable module. Last MacBook Airs, I should say. And what we can do is we can easily upgrade it with this 500 GB drive. So yeah, first what we're gonna do is, because customer needs their applications from here, and we want to preserve the licenses which they have for their Microsoft Office, because they don't keep them anymore. It used to be back in the days when they bought it in 2016. So we will image the system out into the NVMe, and then from there we will upgrade to the latest compatible. Right, so let's reboot into our service system. Okay, let's prepare our disks. There you go, this one is done. Now we're gonna image it into the new 500 gig SSD. And let's wait for it. Right, so the system has been imaged. So now we're gonna boot from the, we're gonna put the drive in and we're gonna boot from it. Okay, so we're ready with imaging the system. Next step will be to service this machine, because it is quite dusty. And considering that we're gonna upgrade the operating system, we wanna increase the heat dispensing from this machine, because with a big server it's gonna get quite hot. Okay, we dusted off the system. You can see how clean now it is. So let's go and replace the thermal compound. Thermal compound is a paste which helps transmit the heat from the CPU itself to the heatsink unit. And with this machine, because it doesn't have a dedicated graphic card, all the calculations are done in the CPU itself. Hence, it emits lots of heat, and that thermal compound dries quite quick. You can see how it had dried up. Should be fresh like a toothpaste. So let's clean this old thermal paste. This one too. We're gonna apply some fresh. So this customer opted in for a full service, so we will completely service the system and return it to its 2017 glory. This is done. Next step will be to replace the drive. That's it. Okay, we additionally want to oil these hinges. Also apply some additional grease. This is the original 2017 battery and still holds good 2 hours charge. This is how good older MacBooks used to be. These days, yeah, battery life is around 3 years. And we're ready with the service and the drive installed. So we added this additional pad, which basically we're going to use the bottom cover of the MacBook as additional there you go, as additional heat dispensing. And yeah, let's close it and test it further. All right, we have upgrade image, basically the system, to the 500 gigabyte drive, which we fit it inside. So storage. Come on. There you go, populated. So you have 500 gigabyte drive in here right now, and we're still running Catalina, so we'll go and upgrade that to Big Sur. Actually, this is a 2017 model, so we should be able to run a Monterey on it. So let's upgrade to Monterey instead, so it can be a newer operating system, and now with improved cooling, we should be able to get the system running much cooler. You can see after the thermal compound replacement, it runs at 74 degrees with installing operating system, which is pretty good considering how thin this system is. Installation has been completed, so let's reboot and get into Monterey. We have installed Monterey operating system on this 2007 lovely MacBook Air, and going through set it up, so all the user data has been preserved. So you can see the notifications and stuff. Yeah, so all the way to the system itself, and you can see the data available. Space is almost 400 gigabyte from a 500 gigabyte drive, and all the applications which customer was using before are preserved. So this is the best way to go with these systems. It's one of the best MacBooks out there. We constantly get newer MacBook USB-C models for repairs, which has been in service barely for 3 years compared to these 2017 models. Even 2013 models we get quite often for a first time being repaired. That's almost 10 years in service. So thank you very much for watching, and if you need the service, pop us a message. We're based in Adelaide. Thank you again for considering getting your device repaired, guys, because it's so important to preserve these beautiful systems and push back towards this rubbish plant obsolescence on these MacBooks. Just have a look at this 2016-2022 model. Came for repair. Stop charging out of nowhere. It's getting ridiculous how unreliable the new MacBooks are. But then customers are asking me what are our alternatives. Really, there's none. Take care and stay safe.